Hi everyone, welcome to this video where we will learn how to implement the text-to-speech and speech-to-text technology on AWS. So in today's video, we are first gonna understand what is this text-to-speech and speech-to-text technologies and why are we even using them, the need of them, and we'll learn about how the Amazon Transcribe can help us in converting the speech-to-text and how Amazon Poly can help us in converting the text-to-speech. And we'll discuss a few use cases for both of them. So this is gonna be an interesting video. Let's go ahead with this. Before we go ahead with the video, let me give a quick introduction about myself. My name is Aishwarya Sood and I'm working as a lead coach in the AWS domain at Ethnos, and I'm an Amazon authorized instructor, AWS Academy accredited educator, and also 4x AWS certified. And if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, here is my profile link given. Also, you can scan this QR code to directly view my profile and connect with me. So let's go ahead with the first topic for today. The first technology that we will discuss is speech to text conversion that enables the recognition and the translation of the spoken languages into text through the computational linguistics. So this technology, automatic speech recognition, saves a lot of time by delivering the accurate transcripts in the real time. All you have to do is just upload the audio file with a single click, the audio will be converted into the text that can be read and understood. And even this can be done in the real-time streams, like let's say something is streaming or you are just speaking and side by side the text is getting produced, the captions are getting produced for that. So basically this technology is useful for generating the captions or subtitles, and very importantly for the people with the hearing difficulties. They can just convert the audio content to the text and read easily so that there are no barriers just because of a small difficulty. So let's talk about another technology that we have. The similar one is text to speech, which is a very popular assistive technology that is available these days on many websites, where with just a single click you can hear out the text that's written over there. This technology is popular among the students who have difficulties with the reading, and in fact people of all the ages who prefer to listen a content or information through an audio to understand it better instead of reading it. You must have seen a lot of people, even you may be one of them, that sometimes people feel that it's like too long to read something. If it is presented in the audio format, I will understand it quickly. There are many people like that. So for such people, this kind of thing is very useful. So this technology is nothing but the generation of the synthesized speech from the text, and the technology is used to communicate with the users when reading a screen is either not possible or inconvenient, like how I told you that it's inconvenient for a lot of people. So this not only opens up the applications and information to be used in new ways, but also has the ability to make the world a more accessible place to individuals who are unable to read text on a screen. Right? There are a lot of people who are visually impaired, right? But how should they access the content? They can just convert that into audio and they can just listen the content. And even there are many people who don't have the time to read that much of content. Okay, there may be various cases. Maybe you don't like to read the content, maybe you don't have the content, or maybe a person has the sight difficulty that they can't read the content, right? Multiple cases can be there. So for all of them, this kind of technology can be helpful. So for both of the technologies, the speech to text and text to speech, we have the services available in AWS which can be very easily used. Let's learn about both of those services. First of all, we'll start with the Amazon Transcribe, which is used for speech to text conversion. This service can help us generate the timestamp text transcripts from the audio files that we upload, or even in the real time. So it supports numerous languages including Hindi, Arabic, Farsi, British English, Indian English, Tamil, Telugu, etc. Lot of languages are supported basically. You can check it out. And Amazon Transcribe makes it easy for the developers to add the speech to text capabilities to their applications. It is powered by deep learning, and you can use Amazon Transcribe as a standalone transcription service, or you can even use it to embed it into your application. Okay, let's say I don't have a specific application to embed it into, but I just want to do it for demo, or I just want to create a transcript for some particular 2-3 audios. In that case, I can use it as a standalone application. Okay, I don't have to specifically build into something to use it. No, nothing like that. This can be used in both the ways, within the app or even as a standalone application. So when you convert audio into the text within the Amazon Transcribe, what happens is a basic transcription request will produce a transcript that will contain the data about the transcribed content, whatever it has fetched from the audio in the form of text, including the confidence scores for each word, that how much confident the service is for producing each word out of the audio, and the timestamps for each word or the punctuation mark as well. There are two kinds of transcriptions that can be done in the Amazon Transcribe. Let me tell you about both of them. One is batch transcription jobs, where you just upload a file into Amazon S3 and you run a transcription job in Amazon Transcribe, and the audio from the S3 will be fetched and will be converted into the text. Another one is the streaming transcriptions, where you can transcribe the media streams in the real time. You can just keep speaking, and your audio will be converted into the text side by side automatically. So I'll show you both of them on the console. How do they look like? Before that, let me tell you about something else with the Amazon Transcribe, which is also very useful. That is Amazon Transcribe Medical. So this one, Amazon Transcribe Medical, this is a automatic speech recognition service. Similarly, like, it will be converting the audios into the text. But what's special? This is for the medical professionals who want to transcribe the medical related speech, such as the physician-patient conversations, drug safety, monitoring, the physician dictated notes, etc. So this transcribe is available through either the real-time streaming, that is via the microphone. As I told you, you just have to speak. I mean, the doctor will just have to speak, and the notes will be getting created. And it is also available for the transcription of an uploaded file, which we call as a batch transcription. All you have to do is just send the medical audio, which can be anything of this, and this will be automatically converted into the text in the real time, or through an uploaded file, and we receive the accurate transcripts out of that, which will be featuring the automatic punctuation, word level timestamps, and any sort of confidence scores, like how it works in the normal Amazon Transcribe also. After which you can also use the Amazon Comprehend Medical, which is another machine learning service available in AWS, which can extract the important information out of the generated text, which can understand the sentiments and can extract any sort of specific information that can be helpful a lot in the medical domain. So let's go to AWS console and see how the Amazon Transcribe works and how we can get started with it using both the real-time streaming and the uploaded files in the Amazon S3. All we have to do is just go to the Amazon Transcribe. You can find this service from within the machine learning category services of AWS. Here, this kind of console will be coming up for you in the Amazon Transcribe, where you can create a transcription job, which is a batch transcription. If you want to do the real-time transcription, then you have to just get started with this from here. You just have to say start streaming, and you will start speaking about whatever you have, anything. So after that, the text will be coming up here as an output. Then you can download that transcript and use it for whatever purpose you will have. You can do the settings over here, like if you know that what language is being spoken in the stream, you choose this option. Otherwise, if you want it to automatically identify the language that is being spoken, then you can choose this option as well. So a lot of settings will be available to do, but you can get started with it just very easily from here. So apart from this, if we have to create a transcription job, what all things do we have here? Let's start by this. So I have an Amazon S3 bucket already created in the North Virginia region. All I have to do is I have to have a transcription audio available which I want to convert into the text. So let me upload that first. Let me go to Amazon S3. I mean, I have the bucket ready, but I need to upload the file, I think. So I will upload it over there, and because I have to refer it while creating the transcription job. So let me go to Amazon S3 and upload my sample audio file that I can convert into text. So this is a file that I created, this is a bucket that I created previously. I will upload my sample file over there. Let me just check that transcription job file I have, and there you go. This is a sample audio. One second. Yeah. So this is a sample audio that I'm uploading over here. I can make it public. It's up to me if I want. Otherwise, there is no specific need for that. I can just upload over there. So my file has been uploaded. I just have to go to the bucket and copy the identifier for this particular object, which will be used while creating a job. I will just copy the S3 URI, and now let's go ahead into the transcribe and create a job. Let's click over there and let's give it a name. I will say my first transcription, and then you select the language settings like how I was telling you previously. If you know that what language is being spoken in the source audio, you can choose this option. If you don't know what is there but you want to identify it automatically, you can choose this option. And if you feel that there will be multiple languages in the audio that you are uploading, then you can choose this option where it will be automatically identifying the languages that are being spoken in the audio. But I know right now in my case, it is the English that is being spoken in the source audio that I have uploaded over here. That's why I will go ahead with the specific language. There you can select which language is there in your audio that you have uploaded. So mine is the English US. I'll go ahead with this. Then you choose a model type. If you have a specific use case, you can go ahead with a custom language model. Okay, you have to create a model and you can select over there. But if you don't have a use case, like right now how we are doing, we don't have any specific use case. We are just doing it for the demo purpose, just to explore that how the transcribe works and how we can get started with this. In that case, I can go ahead with the general model. It will have various configurations which I will explain you further. But if you go ahead with the custom language model, this will have a fewer configurations if we compare it with the configurations of the general model. So as of now, I'm just going ahead with the general model. And if you ever need more information, like let's say you are creating something and about a specific option, you are not understanding what is it, you can just click on the info and it will load the basic information about all the options. Now this is where I have to specify the source from where the audio will be coming. So let me paste that. This is the URI that I copied from here for my audio that I uploaded in my S3. And you can also browse Amazon S3 to find a particular file. Okay, now where the output data should be sent. Do you want it to be sent into a S3 bucket that is service managed by the Amazon Transcribe, or do you want to send it to a bucket which you have created and you want to specify? It's up to you. Okay, so I will go ahead with the service managed S3 bucket itself. Okay, if you have a specific bucket where you want to send the output, you can choose the other option. Then click on next. Okay, here we have a few settings like let's see here. So we are not going to discuss about all of these settings right now. I'll be just telling you about two important things as of now which is needed. So you can have the vocabulary filtering with your transcription job. What does this do is basically it can remove, mask or tag specified words in the final transcript. Let's say there is an audio being uploaded, but there's some words, maybe the content is being produced for the children so that they can read them. So from the audio, you want to filter out some words. Maybe you want to give an asterisk in that place, okay, so that can be hidden. Or you may want some other action in place of that words. Maybe that you want them to be, silented or anything that you want. If you want that kind of filtering, you can do over here, you will just have to create a new vocabulary filter and you can select that. Okay, that if those particular words come, what should happen in the final text, how they should be masked, how they should be removed, anything that you want to specify, you can do here. You must have seen that at many places whenever we watch a show or something where the subtitles are coming, some words, if they are not appropriate, they will be masked, they will be skipped from there, they can be removed, or there can be a asterisk placed in place of them. So anything like that can be done through the vocabulary filtering. Apart from that, there is a custom vocabulary option. Like let's say in your source audio that you are uploading, there are some words which do not belong to English maybe. So to get the more accuracy for those kind of words, you can upload a custom vocabulary as well, so that it can be more specific to your use case, because you will know that these words they are not the English words, but yes, if I upload, there will be more accuracy for them. So you can do that as well. And then we will say create a job. So now my job is in progress. Very soon, within a few seconds, this audio will be converted into the text and I will be able to see over there. Let me just open it and see when it is ready. So I will be able to preview my transcription over here. As of now, it is in progress, so within few seconds it will be ready. Let me pause and get it resumed when it is ready. So it's just been 20 seconds and I can see my transcription job is ready. You can see here just within a matter of few seconds, like when it was started and when it got ended, just within a few seconds it has been created. You can see this is a text that it has fetched from the source audio that I uploaded, which says machine learning is employed in a range of computing tasks where designing and programming explicit algorithms and so on. This is what was mentioned in my audio. Okay, so here you can see along with each word, it is giving me the timestamp also, that where in the audio this was coming, the timestamp has been given, and the word confidence also, how much confident it is after producing the word out of the audio. Let me just select any other word. Here also it's 100%. For any other word, let me check if it is less confidence or something else. So for almost all the words that I am checking out here, it's this intruders word. It is saying it is 99.85% confident for that. Okay, so for other words almost I can see it's 100%, and also the timestamps are also given, so that in case you want to recheck once manually, you can do that. That won't be needed, but yeah, in case if you want to do that. So that's how very quickly my transcript got created with just the audio that I uploaded. Now I can download this transcript and use it wherever I want. Okay, this was a batch transcription job, and I told you if you want to create a real-time transcription, then it's even simpler. Just go there and start speaking and it will be created over here. That's how we work with the Amazon Transcribe. Now we will go ahead with the next service that we have, that is Amazon Poly, and we'll understand how does it work. So this is a service that we used for converting the text to speech. Now it's the opposite. Initially with the Amazon Transcribe, what we did was the speech to text. Now we are doing the text to speech. With this, we can develop the applications that increase their engagement and accessibility, because it supports multiple languages and includes a variety of lifelike voices. So you can build speech-enabled applications that work in multiple locations that use the ideal voice for your customers. So the same thing will come up here, which we were discussing in the initial when I was telling you about the text-to-speech technology. Maybe people don't like reading too long text and they want, to hear out that content. So if you have such an option in your website or application, it will for sure improve the engagement and the accessibility of your application if you have such a feature available over there. So this is really necessary over these days. You must have seen even in the search engines we have this option that we can just speak and we can find something. On the blog sites we have this option. Okay, we are reading some blogs and we don't want to read, they just give us the option of read aloud, so that I can just hear what is written over there. Okay, even the audiobooks are there. right? So all these things improve the engagement and accessibility for a lot of people to your content. Amazon Poly is very cost effective because you just have to pay for the text that you are synthesizing using Amazon Poly, and you can also cache and replay Amazon Poly's generated speech at no additional cost so that it can be accessed even more fast. Coming to the quality that it produces, we have two options that are supported by Amazon Poly for the speech synthesis, which are standard TTS, which is standard text to speech, and the neural text to speech. So, with this neural text to speech system, that can produce even higher quality voices than the standard voices. So, this will produce the most natural and human like text to speech voices that are possible. So, always remember, if you want a slightly higher quality and almost natural lifelike voice, go for the neural text to speech. But otherwise, if you are okay with the standard text to speech, I mean, you are okay with the quality that it is producing for you, that's also okay. In standard TTS, what happens is it uses a concatenative synthesis. So this method will string together, or what you can say, it will concatenate together the phonemes of the recorded speech, producing very natural sounding synthesized speech. But the inevitable variations in the speech and the techniques that are used to segment the waveforms, they will limit the quality of the speech. So if this is not something that you can accept, you have the better option of neural TTS. So for certain applications, you may also find that you would prefer the voice you would like to be slowed down. Okay, because some people like to hear it quickly, some people like a slower voice speed. According to that, you may want some modifications in the speed of the voice as well. So if the speed of the voice is a concern, then Amazon Poly provides the ability to modify this using the SSML tags. Okay, I will show you also in the AWS console that how do we do. But yeah, this is possible through the SSML tags. For example, your organization is making an application that reads the books to the immigrant audiences. The audience, yes, they speak English, but their fluency is limited. So, in this case, you might consider slowing the rate of speech to give your audience a little more time for comprehension while the application is speaking. Because if it is speaking too fast, they will understand, they will hear it also, but maybe they will not be able to comprehend what was there completely. So how the poly works, let me give you a quick look over here, and finally we will go to the AWS console to see that how does it work. First of all, we just have to give a lesson content. Okay, like this is for a specific use case for the e-learning. So let's say the lesson content is prepared and that needs to be translated into audio, and then we have to choose the speech synthesis method that we want, maybe the STS, or sorry, the standard TTS or the neural TTS. Then we choose the output that where it should be sent, and we can serve that output through the CloudFront for faster access to the end users. And finally, that output will be accessed by the e-learning application users. That is one thing that where the poly can be used. But how does it work? Let's have a look on the AWS console and let's see how it works. Let's go to Amazon Poly. So this service also you can find under the machine learning category of AWS. So you can see here, you can just choose an engine. You want neural or you want the standard, anything that you want. Then you choose the language in which the speech you have. You need that, okay, and then the voice that you want, okay. And there are various voices, you know, right? Multiple voices will have different kinds of accents, and their pitch will be different, their speed will be different. So multiple things will be there accordingly. Like there are multiple languages available. You can have English, you also have the Hindi available over there, Japanese, Korean, Polish, and a lot many things. And accordingly you can check that you want a male voice, female voice, and you can hear that how all of them are speaking. Accordingly you can finalize that what kind of voice suits you, and that one you can select. Now you specify the text over here which you want to be converted into the audio. So here they have given a sample text which says, "Hi, my name is Joanna and I will read and text any text that you type over here." So if I say listen, it will produce the audio for this text. Let's hear about that.
Hi, my name is Joanna. I will read any text you type here.
So that was the audio that we got from here. Now another thing, this was a normal one. But what if I want to modify the pitch of this text, or I want to modify the voice speed of this? I told you that we can do using the SSML tags. I just have to enable this, and there is a tag named prosody. I'll mention it over here. We mention it like this. Okay, you can specify the rate for like how much you want to slow down. Let's say 50%. Okay, so it will slow down a lot, and then you will close the prosody tag over here, and there we go. Now if I make it speak now, let's see what's the difference.
Hi, my name is Joanna. I will read any text you type here.
So this is relatively very slow that the voice has come up, right? I have modified the speed. I can make it to 100%. I can make it to any percentage depending on what sort of output do I need. But this is the tag which you can use to do that. There are various tags available for various purposes. You can check out the various SSML tags for that. But this was just one example that I showed you. Apart from that, also you can make a lot of modifications in the output that is getting produced by Amazon Poly. Again, this is the service which you can use as a standalone text to speech service, and you can also embed it within your applications to enable this particular ability in your applications. Now you can store this output in Amazon S3 if you want, or you can just download it and use it somewhere wherever you want. So this was just one line text that I have presented to you. You can give another text as well. Okay, you have various settings also like this customized pronunciation. So you can have a customized pronunciation for some specific words or the phrases if you want that. You can just upload a PLS format, the lexicon file, which you can use along with your this text to speech conversion, which will pronounce the words in the way that you are defining that in your file. Apart from that, you have this option of S3 synthesize task. This will be showing something if you have sent some converted audios into the Amazon S3, then it will display over here. Otherwise, because I have not sent anything to S3, that's why there is empty. So Amazon Poly, I would say it is a very, very simple service, very easy to use, but very helpful in today's times. You can make use of it in different ways. Okay, we'll discuss a few use cases about it, but yeah, this was a basic thing by how you can get started. Now I think you can experiment with it in different ways, and let's see how it works for your use case. For now, let's go back and discuss a few use cases for both the text to speech and speech to text technologies. So the common cases can include the audio publishing. Let's say there are publishers and content owners who can quickly and inexpensively convert their books, articles, and any written material into audio with text to speech technology. Correct? Let's say you are writing a blog so that more people can access it. You can give this an option which is text to speech so that more people can access it easily, and you won't have any worries about the expenses also, because this is not expensive at all, right? And then e-learning and training, which is a very, very common use case of this technology, the text to speech. Students want to just listen what content is mentioned over there. They don't want to read the long content. In that case, text to speech technology will provide a very easy way to convert the learning content into a format that is both more effective and less costly to roll out across multiple languages. So everything is coming out to the single point that this thing is increasing the accessibility. Correct? So if the accessibility is increased, what else do we want? We want more engagement and accessibility for our content, right? That's what we are achieving through this. Then the customer service use cases. Very popular another use case. With the use of natural sounding voices, the text to speech can enhance the quality of interactive call center and support communication applications as well. And apart from that, the mobility and the freedom. The text to speech can turn any digital content into a multimedia experience so that people can listen to the news, blog articles, or even a PDF document on the go or while multitasking, right? There are many people who like to hear the audiobooks when they are traveling. I mean, they are commuting to their office, or they are just going for a walk or jogging. So I have seen many people doing that, so it becomes a good use case for those kinds of things as well. And when we talk about the speech to text technology, there are various cases for them as well. We can create the subtitles for the audios or the videos, or we can also capture the meetings and the conversations that are important and we want to capture them as a text files. So that can be done. Apart from then, we can have the use case of searching and analyzing the media content. Basically, the content producers and the media distributors can use this Amazon Transcribe that we learned today, which can automatically convert the audio and video assets into fully searchable archives for the content discovery, highlighting highlight generation, content moderation, and the monetization as well. That's how these both technologies implemented through Amazon Poly and Amazon Transcribe can be very, very useful. And apart from this, you can create a website or a small application where what you have to do is just create a simple front end and have an option, give a option like a small text box where somebody can write a text, and give a button below that which will convert the that text into audio. And similarly, you can give a button to upload the audio, and another button to convert that audio into text. So that will be a small application which you have created for text to speech and speech to text conversion, where any sort of text or the audio can be converted into each other. Now, what you have to do in the backend, just call the Amazon Transcribe and Amazon Poly for the working of this application, and it will be very good idea to create such application. Apart from this, if you don't want to create like this, you can just implement such capabilities within your existing application wherever it is applicable, and that's how it can be very useful for your audiences as well. So there can be many use cases that can be thought of, but for now this is it. I hope you have got a good idea about what is Amazon Poly and Transcribe and how you can get benefits out of these technologies. Apart from them also, there are a lot of machine learning services which can include Amazon Comprehend, then Textract, then Lex is there. So many services, useful services in fact, are present in the machine learning category of AWS. So we'll explore them later in the further videos. For now, this is it, and thank you.